Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Father,
We don't want that song to play yet.
Tell me, where have you been?
No.
Later,
have
you're going to hear
things.
from Everclear, father of mine. 97.9 GRD rock. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, warm and humid, 82 the high. At least you're in the room.
Yeah, you know when the RDS thing pops up?
Yeah, I did.
Well,
I did that yesterday.
guess who didn't see
I
it?
stopped it, but I had the same thought in my mind. So,
That's not nearly the same.
but I can tell you, I've done it about 1,000 times, where it just rolls into it, and then I go, that's what's going to play later. So this
crazy.
is not new to me.
Not now.
I was like,
Not
Joe
now.
playing something?
So
all you,
so you're
baby.
running the board today, tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
Thursday,
Yes.
Friday, all by yourself.
Can't wait.
Only big boy in the room.
Yeah.
If anything goes wrong, you're only armed with your wits.
I'm not wearing pants.
You think you're going to be able to do it?
Yeah, I can do it.
If not, the entire network will crumble down around us. And
Ruin everything you guys have worked for your entire lives.
for a minute,
I might have heard that
For a
before.
little time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve,
No,
and
no, that's
Steve,
true, yeah.
mostly Steve, but also me,
goner.
we'd have to deal with a litany of phone calls and emails from angry people,
Yeah.
whom we would only be able to tell them, I'm sorry, the new guy did that. He'll do better next time.
Yeah.
Which I would believe in my heart.
Yeah, let's just send out a preemptive email.
No, don't do that. Don't set me up to fail. I'll be all right. I got this, except for what just happened.
If that's all that happens on Friday, nobody cares.
No.
No.
Well, I wouldn't have
Not a
stopped it
big
if it's
deal.
Friday.
No, you
Boom.
should have
Oh,
already
yeah.
been home.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
The best thing about Friday is when the show is on the road and you're in the studio is the fact that you're probably home by the time they take their headphones off at the live show, because it's like,
I have a better work ethic than that, Steve.
no, don't. There's no reason to. There's literally
Yeah.
nothing for you to do here when the rest of the show is gone.
I always like when people send the photos of Steve looking lonely in the studio with
Just
his feet
sitting
up,
here.
just staring
Yeah.
from the webcam.
People get sad for you.
Yeah.
Joe, we have this Lions story. Would you play the Lions fight song, please?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just kidding. So the Detroit Lions will break from their own
win.
tradition.
Yeah. Go Lions. Go Lions.
Forward down the field,
Blah, blah, blah.
the Lions team, they will not yield. And with the blue and silver wave,
Touchdown.
stand and cheer the brave. Rah, rah, rah.
Far.
Score a home run.
Get many goals.
Team president Rod Wood, who used to manage the wealth of Old Man Ford's family, but now he's the team president. That's the guy who, remember, he said, I am not qualified to be the team president for any of the other teams in the NFL, but I am the Lions, which made us all go,
Yeah.
oh, of course
Yeah.
you are.
Okay. Yeah. Figures. Yeah.
But they're doing better than ever, so there's something to
Doing
it.
better than ever.
Oh, they're knocking on the door of a Super Bowl.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
It does appear that not a fear, that's not a word.
No,
Martha
no.
Ford at age 90,000, whatever she is, was she 91?
92, I believe.
92?
1,000.
90,
Yeah.
90,000.
Or 90,000.
She's the most progressive owner they've ever had. She's like, yeah, fine, do things, let's win.
She's out of her mind.
Oh, she is. Yeah.
Well, if she
it
is, that's what we needed.
It turns out that she's finally able to unleash her closeted lesbianism.
Tell me not to have sex with a gal,
Yeah,
FDR.
yeah.
I'll get you back in 80 years.
It's one theory, yeah.
Well, that's what
You think-
Cheerleaders does.
You think I didn't see Eleanor naked?
So, yeah, they're going to have they're going to have cheerleaders.
Yeah, they
starting this
are.
year.
Yeah.
Rebecca Gerard Smoker, who spent 10 seasons as the dance director for the Pistons, will coach the Lions cheerleaders. For those who are wondering who the big coaching news
Oh,
will be.
thank God they got a veteran.
When are these
That's what I was
tryouts?
hoping.
When are the tryouts?
It's got to be pretty soon since they're having them this
Auditions will
fall.
begin June 25th at Ford Field.
Oh, I thought so, because you have to, I mean, God, that's barely enough time to come up with a routine.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a way to make an extra $2 an hour,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and have way too much added to your schedule.
Yeah, while being just ogled by ugly, drunk,
Yeah.
fat dudes.
but that being said, there'll be a ton of women who want to do that.
Yeah.
There
of
is
course.
something to it that is very appealing. Didn't you know a woman that had been on the Rage Dance team for the Grand Rapids Rampage that moved to Indianapolis to
Yes.
become
Yeah, she's
a
with the
dancer
Pacers,
for the
I
Colts?
believe, right?
She was
Or
with the Colts, yeah.
Colts, okay.
I think she still is.
I think so.
I thought so.
She moves back and forth a lot. I never know where she's at, but yeah.
But that was why she moved, right?
And, I mean, really, yeah, that's exactly why she moved. And you know, it's a lot of work for
It is
no money.
But if you love it, if you want to dance and you enjoy, you know,
sure.
it's no different. It's kind of a hobby. If you look at it as kind of a hobby as opposed to this is my career,
and
then it's okay.
If you're good enough, then you get to do things like they sent her over to Hong Kong to be in the Chinese New Year's parade.
Wow.
And she got to go to the Super Bowl one year.
Yeah, and if the Colts
Maybe a couple of
go
years.
play in London, you probably get to go do
You
that.
get to go do that. Yeah, exactly.
So that'd be
or
awesome.
at least portions of them, you know. Hope you're, you know, on the A squad.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried though with the line from this Wood woman who says, or the Wood guy. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it's a
Yeah,
woman named
was,
Rod.
I was looking at a picture
Rod Wood.
of Smoker, and but Wood said he had hinted earlier in the offseason that the Lions squad could look different from those of other teams.
Oh.
Which I go, oh no, are you gonna like work in every different group that there is? So it's gonna be like this crazy assortment of people,
Yeah. Or is it gonna be
it's
like
gonna be like dudes
or is
and
it gonna be
midgets?
like-
and,
Maybe it's a college cheer team with men and women.
Or it's the trashiest
maybe.
people
Yeah.
that Detroit can find.
Yeah, it's all downriver
Probably.
girls.
Oh yeah, it's just nothing but Wyandotte.
No doubt about it. Our girls swallow.
They're going to have some meat on their bones. What do you
Yeah.
expect? It's cold.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Residents in downtown GR may soon have, from Fox 17, their grocery store. That has been.
This is huge.
I remember one time, early on for like a Joe's time, we can just run out to a grocery store and grab something. What's the nearest one? Before we really knew where everything was
Yeah.
here. After we first moved back, we're like, oh, the nearest one is Leonard or whatever. It's a long
Right.
ways away.
Yeah, it is surprising. It's not surprising to me that there wasn't a Meijer anywhere nearby, but it is a little surprising that there isn't just some sort of
Like a mom and
small
pop grocery
a
store.
market
Yeah.
of some sort. You know, I mean, the
And then there-
closest thing we have is the one right downstairs.
Yeah. But it's not.
there's-
You're
But
not
even
gonna buy,
that
like,
is
milk and eggs there. I don't
No,
think.
no.
No, it's a
You buy
magazine
s-
stand.
Unless you want your eggs
smokes-
fertilized.
Smokes and porno.
There's a supermercado on Fulton, and that's it. Unless you want to go over to Fulton and Fuller, there's the small family fair.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
nowhere. There's no place like where you can just live downtown and you don't have to have a car. Like if you worked down here and lived down here, with a Meijer, in theory, that's what I've always thought would be cool is you don't have to go get in your car to get groceries once a week.
This is fantastic. So Monday, Rockford Construction announced preliminary plans with Meijer to bring a store to the corner of Bridge and Seward, which is right by where the New Holland Brewing Company
Yes.
is, right?
Yeah.
Somebody told us about a year and a half ago, we were in a meeting for something, and they said the West Side is about to go crazy.
It
and
is.
it was right after that Rockford Construction put their headquarters in over there, and then New Holland made their announcement.
Of course it is. I mean, it's downtown, and it's been nothing but torn up houses
And
for
well,
the
and
entire time.
And this side's filled up.
Yeah,
I
it's-
mean, really, anywhere 5 blocks inward from Monroe, it's pretty full with buildings.
couple parking lots need to go.
So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But
you know,
with
I mean,
Heritage Hill, you can't build anything new over there. Those are
no,
all
no, no.
historical
Yeah,
houses.
you can't do anything with that.
That's the way you got to go.
yeah.
It would
and
include
it makes perfect
plans
sense.
for a Meijer, as well as additional first-floor retail shops and a mix of upper-level rental housing units and office spaces would include on-site parking.
Oh man.
This city's
This is
blowing
great,
up.
man.
Yeah, I wish I had bought a bunch of vacant homes there at some point.
Oh, dude.
It's like it's like the Belknap neighborhood, where that big mural is on
Yeah.
196. Like that property, those values have skyrocketed because now with all that medical stuff going in, and everybody wants to they want to tear down a couple old places and build in really nice apartments right there
Well,
too.
it looks over the city.
you
It's
go,
a great
oh,
view, and
it's
it's
the
been
best
nothing
view.
but poverty hovels this entire time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that chunk of real estate. Yeah, I wish I had bought into that at some point.
No, I wouldn't have been able to convince Ellen to do it. Like, don't worry. This may be garbage right now, but one day you can't ever convince a girl to go in on something like that.
No, it's tough.
Can't convince a girl. What decade is this?
Well, it's true. We looked at a Heritage Hill house that was very decent, and I was like, the city's blowing up. Like, we should move in here. It may not be exactly what we want. It's more finished than our house is.
Yeah, go 5 years though, and You're not
Yeah.
going to be underwater. Mm-hmm. Unless something really bad happens.
Yeah.
Am I the only one, by the way, speaking of that mural, that thinks it needs a bit of a redo?
It's so ugly.
I can't think of the mural.
Oh,
I'm sure I've seen it.
It's orange, cream, brown. Like it's the
Where is
colors
it?
of depression.
There's not a mural in this town that I don't think sucks.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you on that. It says Charles Belknap all over it, and like a couple other notable names from the city's history, and it's right as you're going east on 196.
Like by the jail?
Way before that, like right when you're going by all the new medical buildings.
What do I drive with my eyes closed? How did I miss this thing?
It's
What's wrong with me?
It's right across from Ottawa, the Ottawa ramp. You go past the Ottawa ramp, and it's right there. It's like the entire hill.
Like if you took Division
Doesn't ring a bell.
past the expressway, like that's the Belknap lookout area.
Yeah.
Like up those big tall stairs that everyone walks up and down.
Was that where you saw that car accident that time?
Yes.
Right in front of those stairs?
Yes.
Was that before or after they put the mural up?
That was long after. This mural has been up.
Steve,
for
are you familiar
quite
with this
some time.
mural?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then I don't feel as
How
bad.
is that?
I'm gonna.
You don't
I'm
drive
gonna,
that way though.
Well,
That's why.
sometimes, like,
I
go
mean,
to the airport or something.
occasionally he drives on that.
It's been-
like when we leave work to go to the airport. Yeah, there's one right here that says 1826 on it. Right
I have
there.
never noticed that in my life.
Yeah, it's huge.
No,
And it's much closer because these signs right here that's the interstate. This is like way
I
past the
obviously
interstate.
do a great
so-
job of keeping my eyes on the road.
Yeah.
That is not on the road.
Yeah.
I'm probably texting every time.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't text and drive. Don't get
maybe.
mad. It's Everclear, father of mine. Wait, what
I
happened?
just saw an email. So shocked. The first line, the second line is shocking.
Can it be shared for radio or is it gross?
It can be shared for radio. We shared the first part earlier. Here's how it starts. This may jog your memory. You'd asked for more info
I
about
know
my
what it
friend
is.
who wanted to help killing her grandmother.
Okay, so the email came in earlier. It was, what has a
yeah.
friend asked you to do? And the email was way too short. It said something like, my friend asked me to help kill his or her grandmother. I don't
Yeah.
even know. Was it her? And
It's a her, yeah.
I said no. And then a couple weeks later, she got arrested trying to kill her grandmother. And so he said, we need more info.
Yeah, we may need more info now because it goes on. She tried putting Drano in her tea,
Jesus.
but got caught and was forced to drink it herself. Oh. She got quite
she
sick
didn't get
from that.
Caught by the cops? She just got caught by a ne'er-do-well?
Or her grandma. Yeah.
Or, the grandma figured it out because that's how she had poisoned all 8 of her ex-husbands.
You drink it.
Oh, my
So
God.
She was onto that.
She got quite sick from that. Then she hired a guy in our class who said he would do it for sex.
Well, this is...
Wow. Okay, so this is like really crazy stuff. This is not.
Yeah. No, this is
This is a
nuts.
head case.
Being of questionable morals, of course she did it. He was going to break in and kill her, but I guess he got cold feet. I heard about most of this after the fact. I didn't help her, and she ended up running away from home. I haven't seen her in 15 years, thank God.
Wow.
Whoa.
Incredible.
That's a person who should be in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to murder someone.
You plotted a murder. You hired a hitman after you failed yourself.
Oh, this email just came in after that. Oh, yeah. I didn't tell anybody about her plans. Never thought she would go through with it. From the same.
I think there are plenty of times where that happens.
Probably, yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Boy, once they try, I might have called the cops.
Yeah,
This is
I
what
would
they're trying to do.
probably do that. That would be what I would do.
It's Everclear, father of mine, 97.9 GRD Rocks.